So today I'm going to be sharing with you over 20 work from home remote jobs and ideas for RV digital nomads to be able to work from your computer online, from anywhere, or if you're like me, from your RV. In the last video, I shared with you 4 ways that you can make money online in your spare time, and these were ways that you could work from home, or if you just wanted to make some quick cash and generate some extra income. These were not full-time remote working gigs, but I do get a lot of calls and texts and emails and comments of people asking me, hey Brandi, how do you work from home and make money online and find like a remote job or some part-time gigs versus full-time gigs? Where do you actually go to look for these? So in this video, I wanted to share with you where you can find actual remote work from home jobs and places that I've looked over the 8 years that I've been a digital nomad, both when I was looking for work online, whether it be full-time or part-time, which part-time kind of led to more part-time and then full-time, but where I looked, and then also once I became a business owner, where I posted to find remote workers, especially those who had professional skills. So I've hired people for video editing and graphic design and helping me with spreadsheets and helping me with virtual assisting. You can find all kinds of jobs. If you have a profession or some kind of skill, there's a remote job for you online doing something. Because I think most people get stuck on where do you actually find these remote jobs, and the best place to find online work is obviously online on your computer. But it takes work to find work, and it should be something that you treat kind of like your job. Like if you want a job from 9 to 5, you should be looking for remote work from 9 to 5. So again, it takes work to find work, but if you really want to find that dream job, don't you worry, I am going to teach you that in this video. And if we haven't officially met, I'm Brandi, an ex-corporate Kool-Aid drinker, born to be creator, digital nomad, and RV living entrepreneur. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications with that little bell icon so you're notified each and every time that I publish a new video, and so I can reach more people in the YouTube algorithm just like you. And before I forget, I put all of these ideas that I'm about to share with you into my ultimate guide to making money online or from anywhere, so you can work from home while you roam or in your RV as a digital nomad like me. I will drop a link to that in the description below this video so you can check that out. You don't have to worry about taking notes, just follow along. Let's talk about where to find those. So the first place that I would look for remote work online, and I've broken this down into 4 categories. So the first 13 are actual online remote work jobs or job boards, places to find jobs. The first one is RV or Job Exchange, and they have different places but remote work. The second one is ZipRecruiter, if you haven't heard of that one. The third one is pretty well known. It's Flex Jobs. Fourth one is LinkedIn jobs, and I think LinkedIn is very underrated. People don't think about social media for finding a job, but you can post your resume up on LinkedIn, or a lot of places when you go to put your resume in, they'll say put your LinkedIn profile in here. So it's a really good idea to have your LinkedIn profile filled out, but you can find jobs on LinkedIn as well. It's not just a place to share your skills and everything, you can actually look for jobs there. Fifth way to find remote work jobs online is what's called Dynamite jobs. The sixth way to find remote work online is Remote OK. Job Espresso is number 7. 8 is Working Nomads. Number 9 is We Work Remotely. Number 10 is Remote Co. 11 is Skip the Drive. 12 is Remote Workers, and 13 is Work You. That's 13 websites alone where you can find remote jobs, work from home jobs, and do these whether you're RV living on the road or at home or Airbnb or hotel or wherever you might be. If you have skills, you can look for jobs on these websites, and these are going to be full-time type of gigs, full-time jobs. So if you're thinking you have a job where you'd be looking for a job in a building, these are just jobs that you do from home on your computer. The next set of these are the next 3 categories: freelance jobs, contract jobs, and gigs. When I have people reach out to me, I've got 5 of these that I would say are more freelance. Just for instance, if you wanted to write, or if you were just looking for a virtual assistant, not a full-time gig, but something where you could do it part-time and just help someone out. So maybe you just take on like a little project here for this company and a project over here for this company, but you're not working for one company per se. Not saying that those little part-time gigs can't turn into full-time gigs, because a lot of times people are looking for those smaller part-time gigs and jobs, and I'll actually hire somebody for a small job and then ask them, hey, can you do some more work for me? So it's kind of like a nice way to do like a little test run with people. And I've done it for video editing, I've done it for spreadsheets, I've done it for virtual assisting, I've done it for blog posts, editing, accounting, bookkeeping. There's so many things that I've found people on these websites for. And even when I was getting started, where I posted myself to try to find jobs for. And I've even had people build websites for me on here. RVer Job Exchange again, but they have a freelance section that you can head to is, I would say, number 14. Number 15 would be Fiverr. If you've never heard of Fiverr, they have little $5 gigs, but then they have 10, 15, and then they have Fiverr Pro, which is people that are charging hundreds of dollars for their gigs. So again, you want to work your way up, get a couple reviews on these sites, and then you can charge more for your time and your resources. But if you're looking for little gigs and work, these are great places to go. And I also look at these places as places to like find clients. You're putting yourself out there on a network where people are looking for your services and skills, and maybe you give them away for cheap in the beginning, but then they meet you and you can say, hey, this is what I do for a living. So if you want any more work and you really like this, please hit me up. These platforms kind of tell you not to bring people off the platform, but you could even set up another gig like on the platform for them to take advantage of, which I've had too, because they work as like a payment transaction for you, a lot of them. I know like Fiverr does. Upwork is another one where I've looked for like virtual assistants and people to help me with things like that, but they have all kinds of jobs on Upwork. Freelancer is another one. Obviously, the name of it gives it away. And ProBlogger, if you're a writer, if you're trying to find like little writing gigs, I really loved ProBlogger. But if you go on there and try to apply, they're probably gonna look and say like, oh, do you already blog? Do you have a website? Show us some of your resources. So if you already maybe have a blog, or you've been blogging, or you want to start blogging, I really liked ProBlogger. I actually saw a job for somebody that was doing mechanical engineering, but they wanted them to be able to blog. So just write about the subject. The next 4 of these are specific companies. Number 19, for instance, would be Amazon virtual locations. So if you're looking for an actual job at Amazon, not necessarily just a little quick gig, which I shared in my last video about making quick money, quick cash, which was Amazon Turk, but this is Amazon virtual location. This is where you can find a specific job at Amazon, but they will hire you. So maybe do customer service or something like that. Number 20, Belay. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I've heard actually several RVers working for this company, and you essentially like apply to work for this company and they'll let you know whether you're a good fit for them or not. I think they have a lot of just different jobs that you can do online. And then Rev.com is a transcription website. So when I do my videos, I will submit them to say like Rev.com and they will transcribe them. Well, someone actually has to like listen to that video and transcribe it and type it out. They do have AI and automatic transcriptions, but they also have where people will have human transcriptions because AI can't do everything. So Rev.com actually pays people to sit there and transcribe the words. And I was seeing anywhere from 30 cents, 50 cents to like 60 cents a minute on some of these. I think it depends what it is. And then if you know a foreign language, that's even more money. But think about if it took you an hour to transcribe a video and you're getting paid 60 cents a minute. That's pretty good money. Now, I was speaking of languages, but if you're like a teacher, you can do, I believe, tutoring and teaching, and maybe like foreign language on Preply. Preply, Preply. That's another specific company that you can work for. The 4th category of ways to work from home, remote jobs, and ideas for RV digital nomads that I wrote down here. The 23rd way for you to make money is RVer Job Exchange, which is peer-to-peer. And what I kind of mentioned earlier, it'd be more like probably bartering, but you could still probably find money in that. But RVer Job Exchange has the remote working, the freelance, and the peer-to-peer. So there's tons of ways to make money on the RVer Job Exchange. So I really would start there. That would be the very first place that I'd start if I was trying to find some things and use my skills. The 24th way to make money, Naming Force. If you're one of those people that you come up with names, I'm really good at coming up with taglines and names. Naming Force is a cool place where you can register, and so people submit and say, oh, I really want to find a name for my company. You can submit your name, and if it wins, then you get paid. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then some of these other ones are, again, branding websites. Brand New Name is another type of branding or naming website. Squad Help is another one. 48 Hours Logo is another one. And 99 Designs is number 28 on my list. Okay, so now you know over 20 different ways, 28 to be exact, that you can work from home, from your RV, a digital nomad like me. These are remote jobs, remote working places where you can use your professional skills to make money online, where to actually find those. So if you like this video, hit the like button below to let me know, and drop a comment below. Let me know if you've ever heard of these places, if you've ever applied to any of these places, if you have some ideas that I should add to this, and let me know how this video resonates with you, because comments are my love language and I can't wait to read them and reply to you. Now, I know that was a lot, so don't you worry. I have put all the ideas that I shared with you today, along with tons of tips, tricks, tools, and resources, into my ultimate guide to making money online from anywhere, so you can make money working from home or while you roam in your RV and being a digital nomad. And I'll put a link to that in the description below this video so that you can pick that up. But finding a remote gig and figuring out how to make money online is just one of the steps for becoming a digital nomad, especially if you want to start RV living, which is why I've created a 4-step strategy that you can follow in my footsteps, or what I like to call my full-time RV life formula, to help you get started. It's my free RV masterclass that you can take. Or if you're like, hey Brandi, I need a coach, a mentor, a guide, and a community to support me and show me how to do this thing, that's why I created Rversity, my digital nomad university. You can book a call with me below this video to learn more about that, and I can help you get your RV life started and become a digital nomad. So again, all of the goodies and links and things that I've mentioned are in the description below this video. So if you're not checking the description, you're missing out on all the good stuff. And share this video with someone you know, because sharing is caring. And of course, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, I don't know why you haven't already. Be sure to subscribe and hit that little bell icon somewhere around this video so you're notified each and every time I publish a new video. Thanks for watching. I'm Blogging Brandi. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one.